Like usually people road test some songs before they go into a studio. Did it make you like now playing it a bunch, like want to go back and change the studio stuff, or did the studio stuff really like, did it like influence how you were going to take it on tour, and how did that work out?
That's really funny for me because in between shows when we had a couple days off, I was over at Tom's. We were all over there and we listened to one of the studio tracks that we've been working on, and I hadn't heard it in a while since we had taken the song on the road, and I was like, man, I don't play any of the same stuff anymore. I don't play this song the way that we laid it down in the studio at all, but that doesn't make me want to redo it. It's more like that's what it was then. It was like it's a snapshot in time, and that's how we were playing these things when we recorded this stuff, and now we're doing something different, and that's great. I don't think that all this stuff should be frozen in time. I don't think it should be like a static thing that only ever happens one way. You know, I think that's proof that things are evolving and changing fast and continuing to remain interesting and have room to grow and change.
Yeah, and that seems somewhat fitting coming from people that have a lot of Grateful Dead experience. Jerry, I feel like often talked about music the same way, where he's like, that was what it is, and now it's something else.
Absolutely. You know, I think that's one of the things we're fortunate to be able to do, to be in a scene where improvising is so embraced, and where songs get to grow up. You know, I mean, there are songs that we play from some of my old bands that one song I wrote when I was 16 or 17. You know, that's a lifetime ago. You know, and then what that song.
You still play that one?
We do.
Yeah.
And what that song means now is completely different than what it meant when I was a kid. But it's still there, and it's still a good tune, and people still dig it, and that's an interesting thing. You know, and I think that's all you can ask for with any of the material, is for it to grow and to change, and you know, with varying results. You know, I mean, things sucking is just as cool as things not sucking. Yeah. You know, it's because at least you're taking the chance, and you know, it's getting into the batter's box and going for it. You know, so yeah, I think it's awesome that we all embrace that. We just play.
Yeah.
You know, when you start overthinking everything is when it gets weird. You know, let's just do what we do, and that's what the five of us do.